Afternoon, Sarah. My ever-present, not very helpful helper. Kids yard. Wish we could find some ever-present cleaners. Right then, never mind. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to a little bit more of the evil within. Right then, literally the evil within, because I seem to have some sort of horrific disease inside of me that made me nearly murder. I really should have looked up her name in the intermediary week, but I didn't because I'm stupid. Right, how are we doing on the old bullet front? Oh yes, we have the Magnum now, I'd forgotten about that. But other than the Magnum, we're doing pretty terribly. We do have plenty of grenades, however, so I should probably make good use of those. Right then, I have no idea where we're going or what we're doing. We're just sort of wandering around and forgetting all of the buttons. Until we eventually find our way back to the asylum, or, it's not an asylum, it's a hospital, I apologise, or something like that, perhaps, and maybe, possibly. I remember we noticed Joseph off in the corner, for a brief moment, perhaps. I mean, on the one hand, boobs, which is wonderful, but on the other hand, mannequins, which is a bit less wonderful. Dear, oh dear, oh dear, what a beginning. Right then, yes, I believe we saw Joseph over there. Anything hidden over here? Unfortunately not, that must mean we need to go into the mannequin parlour. Great. Anything, hidden around the outskirts here that I could have a look at? Oh, it looks like I can go over there. Which means it's utterly unnecessary for me to go in the mannequin parlour. But I'm still going to go in here, because, you know, I'm just that much of a lunatic. Right, let's have this, please. Can I open any of these cupboards? No, I cannot. Probably wouldn't find anything good in there. You scared the living life out of me. Don't do that. Why do you just look like a random lawyer? Why was there a lawyer in a cupboard with a stick of dynamite? Sounds like a joke off Reddit. But never mind. Can I... Oh, I can hide in here, can I? I can't, like, open them and see if there's any treasure inside them. No, I've already experienced the wondrous treasure that was the explosion that nearly took all my facial hair off. Wonderful! Right, oh good, and some matches. That one thing that I don't need. Marvellous. Well, this was an interesting little event that we went on. Right then. Now that we've done our community service in destroying some of the local eviltons, we can get back to business. See if we can get across here without falling off, which would be a small miracle. Right then, we shouldn't be far away from where Joseph was now, so, more juice. Excellent. Or goop. Or paste. Or whatever it is. Honestly, I could not estimate the viscosity, given that I haven't seen it slurping all over the floor. It looks like he's about to pick it up, Hulk style, and throw it. But I presume not. Oh, cutscene time. No, not really. Save? Yeah, no, I mean, not really. I don't really want to, sort of save the embarrassment that I went through with the lawyer, but, you know, let's move on with our lives and get on with the game. Right then. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Timing it a little early is better. Also, timing it with the use of a brain that isn't utterly cretinous, such as mine, is also quite a lot better.
Thank God you're all right. How did you get here?
It wasn't easy. At least I haven't had any more episodes.
I wish I could say the same.
Hey, I think I might have found us some transportation.
A bus. How glamorous. How stylish.
This thing gonna run?
Only one way to find out.
Shit!
Oh, what a small world.
What are you doing? Answer me.
Oh good, a tentacle monster. Or possibly a massive spider beast. I have honestly no memory. I get the distinct impression it's going to be my job to get rid of that thing. Yep, a spider monster. Brilliant. Why don't I remember a spider monster? Probably because I hate spiders. Where did the back of the bus go? Did we leave that behind? Well, that's sort of good in the sense that it makes it a little easier for me to do stuff. I think we should stun it so that we can run away. Let's stun it with a thing we don't have. Well, that didn't work. Let's try something with a little bit more kick in it. And by oh dear, that's less than optimal. And by kick, I mean explosions. Hmm? Oh no, that's left, isn't it? Giddy aunt. I am not very good at this. And now I've fallen over and died. Oh well, not exactly an auspicious beginning, but you didn't expect any less from me, did you? Giddy aunt. I'm grateful for the black bar at the bottom. Right then. Should we have another go at this? Perhaps
Thank God you're all right.
perhaps I should
How did you...
Perhaps I should complain that we have to go through this bit again every time. Perhaps I should use the shotgun. Don't have many bullets left for it, but I don't see that I've got much choice. Why does it have to be hairy? Why must it be hairy? Why must it be the Hairbarian? Right then, let's get nice and close. Shoot it right in the face. I mean, if that is a face. I'm not wholly convinced it's a face. Where is that gonna... Oh. Where is it gonna land? Right on top of my face is the long and the short of it. How do I know where it's gonna... what is it doing? I think it's ejaculating. Oh gosh. I should probably melee that, to be honest. No, it's a massive maggot. I'm not sure if that's better or worse. But it is definitely not good. Right, there we go. Okay, now I can pick up some stuff. Good, because I desperately need it. I need, like, everything you can give me. Everything you can give me, and then a little more, please. Okay, then. Right, I desperately need, like, a healing item. I don't have a big one, though, so I shall have to deal with this little one. Okay, then. Do I want to use the sniper rifle, perhaps? Let's just reload this for the sake of picking up these bullets. Should I try shooting it, do you think? Hmm? Where? How can you see that? I can't see that. Kitty aren't. Oh, right. Kitty aren't. This thing needs to improve its turning circle. But, what do I care? We've got away from the accursed creature. And that's more than enough for me. You want my estimate? About 3.5 seconds. Okay then, can we have a lovely conversation? We don't need to stare at Joseph's bum. That's not necessary, detective. Yes, it's alright, I can see that. I can see that, Joseph. Because, the game is pointing me in that direction. Where's he gone? He's gone down there to be sneaky. Well, I mean, not very sneaky. About as discreet as a, napalm fart. But never mind. Kitty yacht. I don't know how you'd end up farting napalm, but never mind. I need to shoot the ones that are coming sooner rather than later. Except there aren't any. No, Kitty, would you go? Not that button. Not that one either. You're getting it all wrong. Right, where's this enemy off to the right you promised me? Because I'm not seeing one anywhere. Get this out of the way, it's annoying me. Go away. Take your silly stick with you. Is he finished? No, of course not. Kitty yarns. It's like a, like an advert on the internet. It just goes on and on and on and never quite ends. Okay, there's a bad person. I need to get rid of him sooner rather than later. That's not... I can't tell if he's got one of the... I can't tell if he's got one of those invincible masks or not. It would seem that he doesn't. Okay, let's just keep running around like some sort of mad chicken. Until we're certain that we've got rid of all of them. They're hiding behind boxes. Since when were they allowed to use their brains? That's not fair. Can I have a healing item, please, before we move house or whatever it is you've just asked me to do? There we are. Okay, here's another one that's going. It's alright. Giddy aunt. You didn't need to come over here, mate. You could have stood millions of miles away, and I wouldn't have complained. But, you know. Giddy. Could we not drive? Like, I don't care if there's a spider monster. I feel like it's preferable to this. And now I'm out of bullets. Wonderful. Now I just need to shoot them anywhere that I think will hit for the sake of, for the sake of delaying them long enough. May I please have some more sniper rifle bullets? No, I think is the short answer to that question. Would you stand still? All out of practice. Where did you go? That's not fair in the slightest. Right, there we are. Fall down. That's all I wanted. All I want for Christmas is for you to fall down and die. Stupid imbecile. Right then.
Leave these ones to me.
Right, I'd be very happy to do that, Joseph, given that I'm struggling enough as it is with the ones I've been allocated. Oh, good. Dear, dear, dear.
That was a close one.
Wait, it's not over yet. This got significantly less dramatic all of a sudden. I love that Jules Verne, or whatever her name is, was so very helpful in that scenario. She did so much to help. Oh well, never mind. Maybe she hasn't got a gun. Oh no, she has got a gun. She shot me earlier. I should have remembered that. Turn that off. Silly thing. Oh dear.
To the left up here.
How do you know where... Oh yeah, we are in like a city that we know. Vaguely at least. Oh good. This again, and I don't have any, I don't have any shotgun shells, do I? No, I do. I have a few. I should make good use of them. Oh, giddy. See, how do I know where that's going to land? It is difficult to tell. Maybe it's just kind of aiming for where I am at a certain point, and as long as I run away after that, then I'll be alright. Let me try using the standard bolts here, because these must pack quite a punch. Oh, giddy on. Let me just stand back a bit, and then giddy on. And then... That is the wrong bolt type. That's not what I wanted in the slightest. That is what I wanted. There we go. That's a bit better. Stop shaking us around. Not on a dance floor. Right, there we go. I need to get rid of these little things, which is not going to be easy with all this shaking around. There's a whole lot of shaking going on, and I'm not happy about any of it. Right. May I please be permitted to use my final healing item? Thank you. Get it. It's not just pummeling with standard bullets. There we are. Okay, that's decent.
Get this thing moving!
Let's have that. Now, can I please hit these? I just wanted to melee it. But ideally before it cut off all the circulation to my ankle. Let's see that. Okay, so meleeing these things doesn't work very well. After significant scientific research, I have come to this conclusion. Spiders can move horrifically fast when they want to. Yeah, you're telling me. Can I please pick up the last few items that we left on the bus without
Where are we heading,
without being left behind?
I've got a theory. We seem to be moved around an awful lot, almost as if by someone's will. So it's nearly impossible to get any sense of the geography around here. But the light, Beacon Mental Hospital, it's always in the distance. This thing you found me hooked up to, I've seen it in more than one place.
Yeah, so have I. It seems like it's the same exact one, but it's hard to be sure.
The thing that I've noticed is that each time I run across one, I seem to be closer to the lighthouse. It could be a coincidence, but like I said, it seems as if there is some intelligence behind it.
So you figure we ought to cut to the chase and just head straight for the hospital?
Exactly.
Nice work, Detective.
The right side looked like it led more directly toward the hospital.
Can someone please say her name? Oh dear.
No! Just get us out of here.
There's an ambulance there. There might be some kind of first aid. I'll go.
No, I'll do it. Don't let any of them on board.
Oh, gosh. Oh, dear. Do you remember that bit in Just Cause 3 where Mario gets a bullet in him? There's a very similar bit happening now, and it's almost as annoying. Right then, have you got a gun? No, you merely have an accusatorily pointing finger. Kitty, hopefully there'll be... Oh, you do have a gun. I do apologise. I made assumptions that I really ought to have. Can you please drop some stuff? Some shotgun shells. Thank you. Thank you. That's exactly what I wanted, and I'm appreciative of you giving me this thing. Right then, can I crouch? Yes, I can. Kitty on. It hasn't been any longer than usual since I played this game, but for some reason I've completely lost my mojo. So for that, I apologise. What I'd quite like to do is not get shot in the arse, if I'm honest. Well, that was successful. Does she have a gun? Yeah, she has a pistol, doesn't she? Never mind. A thought came into my brain then, and I'm not massively proud of it. So just totally ignore where my brain went then, and we will move very swiftly on. Let us have some more juice. Do I have any more healing items? I do have one. Yes, I probably should take that because there's not a lot of point in delaying delaying the situation. All right, I can't go under that. That's a bit weird. Do you not want me to go that way? Do you want me to go via the bomb over there? Oh, I can sneak through. I can sneak through as if this were just a crowded car park. Can't pick up what? Oh, a healing item. Get it out. Not very observant. Oh, I wish there were healing items here. Oh, there. Oh, what the hell is going on with the mouse? Would you stop doing that? I apologise. That's no Giddy. That's not a symptom of the game. That's a symptom of my mouse. I don't know why it does that. It just does that randomly. It's very confusing and off-putting. I appreciate. Giddy. I'm not sure what I hit, but I don't think it was what I meant to hit. I do not wish to have a brawl with you. There we are. More shotgun shells. Thank you. I'd best bring the shotgun out and reload it. There we go. Okay, there's a man there. Has he got more dynamite? I think so. It's either that or he's holding like a Wii remote. And I highly doubt that is the reality of the situation. Could I sneak up behind him and do a sneaky kill? I like doing sneaky kills. Huzzah! I always get proud of myself when I do that, and I never really know why, because they're not that difficult. It's just difficult for me because I'm a cretin. Can I have the goop, please? Thank you. And if you could do that next time without putting your fingers in his crotch, Detective, I'd be mightily appreciative. Okie dokie then. Let's see. I can't get past from the far side, can I? No, I can see a man. And I think I saw another police officer. Yes, and she has a gun. Is she going to spot me? Everyone has got guns in this place. Giddy yarns. What is this? Second Amendment freeway? Giddy yarns. That plan did not work very well. I get the impression the police officer might have noticed me. Who shot? That Giddy yard. Well, whoever it was, they were probably shooting at me. So, I should probably just, I do wish you'd turn around, Detective. Thank you. The problem is, you see... The problem is, you see, is if you're, like, facing this way, and I just send him in that direction, he... There we are, that's better. He just kind of reverses instead of turns around, which means you have to kind of wangle him around the other direction first, which is a bit of a pain in the neck, but never mind. That's all totally irrelevant, because we are not safe. I thought we were finished. We are clearly not. I might just set that barrel off, to be honest. Yep, I might just do that. Oh! 'Tis a sniper. 'Tis a sneaky sniper. I do wish I could shoot while crouched. That would be lovely. But no such luck. There's a sniper rifle bullet. That's nice. Okay, let me reload this. There's some matches there as well. Not that I ever get the accursed opportunity to use the matches. But let me use this and get rid of that sniper. Okay, I won't be able to get him from here. Let me get behind this blue car first. Here we go. Oh, stay still. That's better. Didn't realise it was so much to ask for. Idiot. I mean, why bother running away and dancing, mate? You'll just die more tired than you would have otherwise. Right. Let's have that. Yes, I'm going to completely ignore all of the bombs. I'm going to pretend like I'm doing that so that we can make use of them later if we need to, with enemies running past them. And it's definitely not because I'm absolutely rubbish at defusing them. Alright, there's nobody here, which is a small miracle. Presumably you want me to go around like the back, rather than rummaging around in the front. So let me see if I can sneak around the back of this truck. I can hear a sort of a groany noise. Yes, and there's the reason why I can hear a groany noise. Right, let's just turn the light on for a second, because I thought I saw something shiny over here. But no, it seems to have just been my imagination. Me and my shiny imagination. Right then, any healing kits in here? Yes! Thank goodness for that. Oh, we already had one. Of course I did. Right, let's have this, please. Hemostatic. That's a term I've never heard before. Emergency blood clotting agent for treating wounds. The bandage contains medicine for first aid use. Okay, that's useful. Thank you very much. Why we couldn't just give him one of my healing items, I don't know. Oh, there's the shiny item I saw. I knew there had to be one somewhere. Now, yeah, I was just going to say, it's not going to be as easy as just walking back, is it? No, there had to be a Hummer with a turret. Because somebody looked at a Hummer and thought, that doesn't look quite hard enough. You know, that doesn't quite fully compensate for the tininess of my penis, so I'm going to stick a turret on the top as well. Right, could I maybe shoot through the window? That might be quite an effective idea, except it doesn't seem to work. Pick up what? What am I picking up? Oh, map piece. I didn't even notice this. I do apologise. Right then. I need to find... Yeah, maybe I could shoot through here. Problem is I've only got one bullet. Oh, giddy yards. That is a surprisingly small amount of damage for a 50 caliber round, but let's see... Oh, no, there's no way I'm going to be able to pick him up from here. I'm going to have to get closer. Yeah, here we are. Let's get a little bit closer so that I can get a clearer shot on him. Because with only one bullet left, I have no room for error. So I really do have to get this just right. Okay. He is there. I can see something jiggling around the back. As much as I admire a nice bit of jiggle physics, we have to confess that we can't shoot him from here. That's a little bit close for comfort. My giddy aunt. I don't think cars explode when you shoot them. I mean, it's a thing in video games. I don't think it's a thing anywhere else, i.e. in real life. Okay, he's kind of got me pinned down. I don't think I'm going to be able to get any closer. He misses. I can't see him. Where is he? This is ridiculous. What if I get a stun bolt of some kind? Shock bolt? Flash bolts? Yeah. I'm really not sold on these flash bolts. They never seem to get anyone. Let me try this one instead. No, that isn't working either. And now everything is exploding around me. Kitty hut! This is not going swimmingly. I also see a man over there, just on the corner of the screen. Do you see him? Most sneaky man that he is. Kitty hut. Let me try and get behind this car. Except I can't run. Of course not. Because this is a dangerous place to be standing. Famous last words. Oh well, never mind. I mean, it's sort of good that we died, because that means I can go back and hopefully do it again a bit better without getting hit quite so much. Right then, Kitty out. Let me turn that off and reload this, and pick up this. Okay then, right. Let me see. So, stunning him is useless. Sniping him is difficult. Perhaps a grenade is the way to go. If I could sort of get behind the car and then just throw a grenade somewhere, maybe that would be good enough. Yeah, because he's got a mask on as well, which means that it's going to take a good bit of damage to actually kill him. So we're going to have to be real careful about this. I wish I could, like, scooch under the cars. That would be kind of cool. If you, thank you very much. Okay, right, this seems different. There was a car there before, but there doesn't seem to be one anymore. You see, the problem is that barrel there. And, to a lesser extent, the bomb on the other side of it. Because I want to get behind that little barricade just in front of me, but I don't want him to do anything that's going to kill me in the process. Right, I'm going to take a very, very, very stupid and risky idea here.
I've got to get my hands on that machine gun.
Oh, what a curious idea. And by curious, I mean cool. Right then. Just, I really shouldn't be using the, really shouldn't be using this the way that I am. Let me burn some people's bottoms. There we are. Could you walk into the fire, please, and die? No, of course you wouldn't, because that would be gentlemanly of you. Idiot. People are about as gentlemanly as an incredibly overactive goat. Would you die, friend? No, you wouldn't, because I've run out of bullets, which is a little bit of a pickle. I suppose we're going to have to make some bolts, because I don't see that I have any other choice. Oh, giddy aunt! I always forget that the inventory doesn't freeze. It just sort of slows things down. May I have this, please? Examine. I'm a bit less interested in examining, a bit more interested in shooting, to be quite frank. I have to confess, I can't really see what I'm shooting at because there's so much jiggle. Oh no, that's not a person, that is merely a bottom. Nothing to be concerned about there. Are there more people coming? Yes, there are. And I didn't get any of them. Because of course not. That would be downright useful if it got somebody. Dear. Are we operating on the old-fashioned, it's got infinite bullets but it overheats mechanic? Or do I have a little bit more free reign with this than otherwise? See, I can see literally nothing. Between the jiggles and the smoke, I can see literally nothing that I'm shooting at. I'm doing it mostly off instinct and hope. Dear, right, more baddies over there. Let's throw loads of bullets into the side of that bus. Because A, that definitely won't get Joseph and the woman killed. And I was also throwing up a load of smoke from that destroyed car. Which means I can't see what the hell I'm doing. Excellent. Idiot. There is a besooted man and a little bit too close for comfort. Oh dear. Is that it? Is that the sign that I'm ready to leave? I'm going to take that as a yes, and then I'm going to lose the escape away button. There was an item here somewhere. There was a something. There it is. I'm coming as quick as I can. I need some bullets. I'm all out of everything. I'm coming as fast as I can. I'm a detective, not an Olympic sprinter. Oh gosh, this was not my greatest idea that I've ever had. And let's be honest, I haven't had many good ones. Right then, do we have any of these left? Yes, we do. That is good. Could you all sort of gang up a bit closer, please? Not quite that close. Right, well, at least I've left the car alone, which is lovely. This, I guess. Yeah, if you just sort of stand over there and hug each other for a little while, that would be inordinately preferable to what I have to deal with otherwise. Oh, there's like an escape tunnel here that I really should have been making use of earlier. And if I throw a grenade in there, that should get the worst of them. Yeah, that seems sort of effective, if by effective you mean totally useless. It has just struck me I didn't get rid of the guy in the gun, but he seems slightly too incompetent to realise how to operate it, which is lovely. That's good. The fact that I've only got one bullet left is slightly less good. Did anyone drop any bullets? Yes, they did. Except you're not picking them up, detective. Idiot. I really feel like this detective needs a slightly greater sense of self-preservation. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Maybe that's the price of having such an unstainable shirt. You have to not care about your life anymore. Right, anything else of interest? Match. That's not very exciting. But I reckon we're about done. Okay, we can escape. Kids, yeah, he's probably bled to death by now. I've only been gone about half an hour. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Good. Good, good, good. I'll pick up my medical doctor on the way out of the room.
Let's get out of here fast.
Am I? Oh, am I driving? Am I? Oh, yes, I am. I am driving. Oh, good. Now we're playing one of those old Flash games that I forget the name of, where you drive down the road and run down zombies. Oh, man, I always wanted to play that game, but I never got around to it. Man alive, this is quite fun actually. It's utterly unnecessary for me to be swerving around as much as I am, but you know, it's nice to kill a few zombies without having to worry about. Oh dear. Without having to worry about ammunition. Goodness, the force is strong with this one. I must say that crashing a bus into somebody's bedroom because of a force-sensitive, angsty teenager is certainly a new way of finishing a little car ride. So that's exciting. Man alive. I've said it before and I'll say it again. This game doesn't slow down. It just keeps throwing you on and on and on. Sometimes running away is the best strategy, particularly when you're out of bullets and as cretinous as I am, but, you know, that sort of goes without saying. Right then, Chapter 13, Casualties. Who's going to die? Well, I mean me, obviously, because I'm a bit rubbish at this, but, you know, other than me, which was sort of previously assumed, who is going to die? Oh. She shot me and she was probably a spy, so honestly, who cares? Honestly, who cares? Dear. Yep, you concern yourself with her, and I'm going to concern myself with the alcohol. Or what is possibly some sort of, cleaning fluid. I'm not entirely sure. Right then. Can I have another one, please? Yes, I can. Thank you. Giddy aunt! Thank you. Goodness, that's generous. Giddy aunt. In these times of austerity, I didn't think it was possible to be, quite so generous. Alright then, okay, I'm glad about that. I certainly need to do some upgrades the next time I see Sarah. Goodness, it feels like 100 years ago. It was only about 35 minutes, but it certainly feels that way. Okie dokie then. Any other items here? Yes, a few shotgun shells, good. I should probably just check to see if there's anything which can be reloaded. Probably should have been using the Magnum earlier as well, but it strikes me I also really should have used the Magnum on the on the boss, on that massive spider beast. I really should have been using it then as well, but I didn't, because, dare I repeat myself, I'm not very clever. Right, September 1st. Did I ever decide on how this name is pronounced? I'm gonna guess it's Myra. Anyway, she's gone. I haven't heard from her in days. I went to report it, but they think I'm crazy. Her car, her computer, and some of her belongings are gone, but there is no sign of foul play. Everyone thinks that she left me. They keep talking about my drinking as if it had something to do with her disappearance, except they're not treating it as a disappearance. They look at me like I'm to blame for her leaving, but I know she didn't leave. Someone took her and her computer. She was getting too close to something. But what? Oh, good. We can go and see Sarah. That's nice. Any, not that. I wanted the sniper rifle. It's my customary Zoom thing. Sorry, that just reminds me of the keeper, I think his name is, the big bloke with a safe for a face. Idiot. Salvador Dali lived here, presumably. Okay, I think that's where we're going later. So I think we've got everything that we need because we can't carry any more matches. So let us go and relax with Sarah for a moment and hope she's done some cleaning. No, she hasn't. Goodness, I must loan her some of my brain juice to pay for a cleaner. What shadows? What are you talking about? I haven't. No,
It's been a while since your last visit.
Oh, it has, and I've been to hell and back in the intermediating time period. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. There wasn't just a jump cut because I screwed something up. Right, a century-old mansion burned to ground, arson suspected, and button pressing done incorrectly. Yes, the estate of Ruvik is burnt down. Whereabouts of reclusive owner unknown. He's probably at the plastic surgery clinic getting more skin grafts off his bum onto his face. He seems to only be about halfway through thus far. Right then. It strikes me we haven't had a key in about a month, but literally a month. Literally a month, but never mind. Let us admire how the map is coming along. It's actually not that bad. It would be so much easier to see if I wasn't staring into the shoulder blades of the protagonist. But never mind. I seem to be missing some bits on the right-hand side here, but that seems to be mostly the sea, so I'm not overly worried about that. Oh look, there's the estate. That's cute. And there's maybe the church where we had all those fights. Well, place in escape where we had all that fights. Yeah. Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down, Phil? Right, never mind. At least we can drain this place of all the stuff that we've left behind. Here we go. More no, the bullets, please. I know I don't have a key. I'm not that stupid. Though after this series, you might be quite easily convinced of that fact. Right then, let's do a little reloading, and on the sniper rifle as well, please. There we are. Now, let's see if we can afford any exciting upgrades. I don't even know how much I've got. 16,500. That is not a bad sum. Right then. Let me park my bum here, and never quite understand how that lantern clips through that chair like that, but never mind. I'm not entirely sure how confident I feel about having a load of oil and fire next to my bum, but never mind. That's just the difference in self-confidence between a police detective and a twit on the internet. Right then, it's all very expensive, isn't it? Magnum, no, I'm not massively worried about the Magnum, to be honest with you. I'd like to continue upping the damage on that, but it never seems to be enough. Don't have enough money for the shotgun, or for that, or for anything. Goodness, I feel so very, very poor. Maybe I should get a bit of critical. Because sometimes I do kill people instantly with a headshot, but maybe it'd be better to up my probabilities a bit. Let's fully upgrade that as much as we can anyway. There we are. Probably not a massively wise decision, because I imagine they're gonna give me more ammunition for other weapon types now that we're in the latter stage of the game. But never mind. I was never known for my good decisions, so let's just confess to Joseph that I've been staring at myself in the mirror for the past 5 minutes, because apparently I'm led to Narcissus, and
We won't know unless we get down there.
then we can have a poke. It's yarns. It's like a big chasm in a glacier. Very, very deep indeed. Okie dokie then. Here's another box. Let's smash this and probably get some juice out of it that we then can't spend because we've just dropped down
Is
this
that acid?
Oh, that! I thought you meant this. I was getting a bit worried for a minute that I've been pumping very, very dangerous stuff into my brain. I don't know. Oh, gosh. Just tell me I don't need to contribute to this. Could you put the lantern down, my friend? Giddy yards. Some skillful fingers there. I'm sure those came in handy. With dearest darling disappeared wife. Oh, good. And the barbed wire. I'd almost forgotten that this game had such a proclivity for barbed wire. Man alive. The seismic activity in this place must be really damaging the house prices.
Jesus. What could cause this much damage? Is that a subway sticking out of the ground?
Yeah, but look how it's positioned. If we can get over there, we might be able to use it to get across.
Let's just concentrate on getting out of here.
So, what you're saying is we cross the chasm here, and then we cross it again there. Or we just go that way and don't cross a chasm at all. But, you know, that's what I get for thinking. Alright then. Let's just see if we can do a bit of sort of wandering around and picking things up. And... oh, gosh. Instead of fighting people. Alive. It's like being in Arkham City and using the REC to move your various elevators up and down. Alright then. Let's hope this thing won't fall any further. Again with the famous last words. And now Joseph is slightly stuck.
Hold on. I think I see another way down. I'll meet you on a lower level.
You could jump and I'd catch him in my loving arms, perhaps, or probably more likely he'd slip and fall and break his neck. So perhaps that's not the best idea. Goodness, we're getting very Arkham City. Moving elevators around and
First Kidman, now.
and then we're rummaging through ventilation shafts. What is that noise? Seriously, what is that noise? It sounds... it is the most mysterious noise. Can I have some more juice, please? Out of the... no, perhaps we're about to find out. Oh, good. I just had to go and mention you, didn't I? And then, naturally, you'd come back. Oh, good. He's upgraded from a hammer to a flail. Good for him. See, that's how you keep up in the modern economy. You have to improve your technology and accidentally press the light button and turn it off and scare yourself a little bit. Can I disarm these? Or rather, can the detective disarm them instead of me? Dear, oh dear, oh dear. No, oh, and then he went through the portal of fire. Of course he did. Well, he's probably a demon, so perhaps I shouldn't be wholly surprised that he can walk through fire. What do we have in here? Anything happy and joyous? Well, we have a disappointing cupboard. Giddy aunt, would you just pick the bullets up? Thank you. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, that's pretty happy and joyous. Oh dear, can I, oh, I can hide in here. Okay, I can't find anything in there, but I can hide. Okay, then that will come in most handy right now. Let's, do I have a healing item? Yes, yes I do. Good, because I desperately need it. Goodness, I thought I was stupid. Man alive, he just spontaneously combusted. Didn't even take any damage. Would you stop doing that? No, no, you frickin' wouldn't stop doing that. Right. Who knew that wearing a suit and lipstick made you A, explode, B, immune to explosions, and C, a crack shot? Where's my shotgun? There's my shotgun. Good. I am in need of this item. Giddy aunt. How am I this bad at this game? Giddy aunt. Oh, for crying out loud, I was better at Resident Evil 4 and I didn't even have the advantage of being able to remember some bits. Giddy aunt. Actually, you know what I'm going to do instead? I am actually going to stick with the Magnum. I'm going to turn that off for the sake of being sneaky. And we're not going to screw about this time. Oh, there was a tripwire here that he stepped on. Can I disarm it, please? No, apparently not. Can I disarm it at the other end? There we are. Now alive. Because on the one hand, I want to inch closer to it for the sake of disarming it. On the other hand, I really don't. Because I don't want to push my bod into it and then die. Perhaps this would be a good moment to go and hide in that cupboard we were talking about earlier. I hear the pitter-patter of some little feet. But, this detective doesn't have very good luck when it comes to the outcomes of pitter-patter of little feet. I have no idea where he is. The surround sound isn't helping me, so I'm just going to step out, turn that off, crouch down, and pretend like I'm not doomed. Okay, I do vaguely remember another Ruvik that we met a while ago that we could actually kill, so on the one hand I do want to try killing you. On the other hand, on the other hand, on the... The sneak kill button did come up, but with my reaction times being what they are, and what they are is about as long as a suspension bridge, I didn't do very well. I'm just going to do this. I am... I don't know what to say. I'm sorry, alright? I apologize. I ought to be good at this, but for some totally believable reason that escapes me at the moment, I'm not. Right then, man alive. I think I could have got Ruvik there if that button had just stayed there a second longer. Right, let me get rid of you. Mr. I'm wearing a suit, suddenly I'm wearing a t-shirt, suddenly I'm wearing a hoodie. Let me get rid of this. Now, where is Ruvik? Oh, okay, he's setting up another trap. Alright, that's fair enough. Goodness, I never even noticed this before. He doesn't even have a shirt on. I feel a bit bad for being so rude to him all the time. He doesn't even have a shirt. Poor soul. Emphasis on the word soul, given that he's sort of a demon. A kitty, you're not again! Well, he reacted a little bit better this time. Perhaps he was just in a bad mood. Perhaps I just caught him on a bad day. Kitty. Or perhaps I didn't. Is shooting you of any use whatsoever? I'd say that as yes. Why? How come the first time I shot him it didn't work then? Why was that no use to me? Oh, I don't know. I don't understand. I'm an old man and I don't understand these confounded young person video games. I mistook that curtain for a demon evilton person. Can I please disarm this thing before it goes off and eats my foot? Right. Let's just all take a moment. Be slightly scared of those gurgly noises. And move on with our lives. Man alive. Okay, right. Anyone here? Yes, there's a bad person. A bad person with a gun. A bad person with a gun who turned around at the wrong moment. That's the wrong weapon because I'm not going to be able to get a headshot with him. You have to be very expedient with those kids with guns because they do not mess about. They will shoot you with absolute prejudice. Oh, that's nice. Something green. I feel like we haven't seen anything green in this game in about, I don't know, a dozen episodes at least. Oh gosh, what is that? Seriously, what the? He has a crossbow. You're not allowed a crossbow, that's just for me. It's naughty of you to have that. But naturally that's not anything that I can take with me. Of course. How did I sidestep that the first 2 times? Kitty on. Oh, and you can't even disarm them afterwards. Of course not. Man alive. I just want to play some video games and tell some jokes and not be absolutely horrifically rubbish at everything all of the time. Is that too much to ask? Seemingly so, yes. Right then. Oh, it's dripping acid. I rather wish I hadn't disarmed that now. I rather wish indeed that I hadn't disarmed that. When an 8-year-old game's AI programming for its basic baddies is better than the mental capacity of myself, I just begin to get a little bit demoralised about life. Could you die? Thank you. Kitty yarns. You might have cool boots on, but that doesn't mean you're allowed to be a pain in my neck. Can I burn? No, of course not. Why would I be able to burn? That would just be nice. Alright, man, look, there's so many baddies and there's so few bullets left. May I please sneak kill somebody? Anybody? I'll sneak kill myself at this point if it would make me happy. Alright, I can't go that way because there's a trap, but I can sort of sneak around the back here. Frickin' finally. Thank you, and some bullets. I'm grateful for this. That was rather unnerving. Please never do that again. Okay. Oh look, and a thing. A key. I wish to have this key. The how under the sun I meant to reach it is beyond my comprehension. There are some bullets down there, which means I can definitely reach that area at some point. So perhaps if I just shoot that, then it'll sort of drop down. Maybe, I don't know where it went. If we kitty aren't. Well, at least it's nice to know I'm not the only person around here that misses. Oh dear. This place is surprisingly busy. Kitty on. Alright, let's slip through here and not slip into this. Oh dear, oh dear. Right, items. These are not the items that I meant. Perhaps I should have been more specific. Kitty on. Maybe I need to be using the crossbow more. Maybe I should be doing that. Let me make a few bits and bobs. Here are a couple of bits. And there's a couple of bobs. There we are, and we'll leave it on that one as well. Okay then, right. You seem to be safe for the moment, so let me disarm this thing. Is there a staircase? There's definitely a staircase going up. The question is whether or not there's a staircase going down. Because if so, that might lead me onto the lower level where I could access that key and all the rest of this wonderful jazz. Okay then, let's also have a little poke over here. Let's see what we can find. You know what also strikes me? The fact that the keeper appeared a minute ago and then he just vanished into thin air. Which makes me feel like he's going to appear in a minute and make a bad performance even worse. And I don't just mean he's going to wander onto the stage of Hamlet and forget a few lines. Can I go this way? Yes, but I doubt I'm going to be able to get back. But who needs to return when you can just wander around randomly like a total maniac? Well, that's the noise that heralded the keeper's arrival before. Sorry, detective, I didn't mean to look up your bum there. Okay, I thought this was the place where we dropped the key down, because there were shotgun shells under there as well. But I don't believe that it is, because there's no hole in the ceiling. Okay, my very gammy surround sound is telling me that he's off to the left somewhere. Just disarm this, please. As much as I'd rather like to have them walk into it themselves. Oh, hello. That is where we drop the key down. Now, where are you going to go? What are you doing? Is he setting up those traps? He's still dragging that bloke around with him, you know. Giddy up. I know when a comedy duo need to split up. Believe me, mate, now is the time. Cage Face and Corpse was never a success, but alone you might stand a chance. Let me just go and pick up these items in this very, very discreet place. Match, some juice. Where was that key? Oh, right here. Yay! Okay, I feel like I've only got about half of them, but never mind. I don't know where my favourite comedy duo has gone. But let's just disarm all of this stuff and get it out of the way, and then we can try and sneak through. I just get the distinct impression his patrol is going to be such that I don't quite have time to do all of this in one go, and it would be better for me to go and hide in a corner for a few minutes. Goodness, there's a shocking revelation. Phil gets it wrong. Seriously, where has he gone? I shouldn't care, because he's not here. But there is a way over there, at the end of this corridor, that I would rather like to wander around. I do apologize, it's so very dark, isn't it? There is nothing here but a plant pot. What's that? Oh, goodness, there's quite a lot of juice over here, actually. Pick it up, please. Thank you. 1,500 juice points. That is excellent. Okay, then. Let's pretend like he's despawned. Because if I didn't know this game better, I'd say that he had. Oh, and little mice! Little mice! How adorable. Always like a nice mouse. Okay, you definitely don't want me to go that way. Even the rats couldn't stand it, and that is saying something. Let's go through here instead and see where this leads us. At least we know that the keeper can't have gone down here, because his bottom is far too big to fit through these ventilation shafts. So that's nice. Okay, right, here's quite a lot of juice in this stuff. Goodness. Surely there's just a 50-50 chance as to whether they're going to look left or right, as if they're, as in the players, aren't particularly incentivized to look one way or the other. Idiot. I got scared of a potted plant. That's impressively stupid on my part. Right, what's we looking at?
Are you in there?
Well, on the one hand, we've got this rather miserable, depressing scene of crashed cars, and on the other hand, we have that rather pleasant-looking player over there, so that's lovely. Okay, let's get the light back out, because it's a wee bit dark, and see if we can communicate with this crowd. I feel like we're about to begin another randomised comedy duo. Well, that's convenient. Am I climbing up there or climbing down? No, I'm going down. Good. Okay. I always find it a bit sort of artificial when you're in like a platforming exercise and then like something falls in just the right place to make the perfect spot for you to stand. I always feel that a little bit sneaky. But never mind. Yay! This makes me happy because we've run out of bullets for this thing. And I feel that these are going to be very useful if you meet Ruvik the Fourth. Or however many it is we've already shot by now. And when we meet the keeper again. Can I go through here? No.
No, not that way.
Yeah, the lock taught me that much as it is. Oh, hello. Are you the man who was next door to my cell before?
Figured it out yet?
Yes, you are.
He loves tormenting others. Has to let them know he has the upper hand. Lays out the bait, gets his victim all worked up. His unholy traps. When it was happening to me, I could see what was going on. I could see it, but I couldn't turn back. I had to know. I had to know the truth, and he knew it.
Detective Castellanos.
Lady, level with me. Am I going crazy?
If one wishes to survive, one would do well to consider who they trust.
This and other classic singles on the album of statements that bear no relation to the other statement that prompted them. Excellent. Right then. Looking at the length we'll be going, we probably should end here, but I was looking at the playlist the other day and realised how oh good. Realised that my initial plan of doing hour-long episodes kind of died at the wayside months ago, so perhaps it doesn't matter. Disappeared while returning home. Several eyewitnesses claim to have seen him searching Crimson City for someone. Maybe I managed to wangle his help on looking for Sarah. Yeah, I feel like we should go a little bit longer, because I never like ending episodes on these sort of slightly flat notes. I'd rather end on something like a boss fight or something equal parts stressful and enjoyable. Right then, for the first time since, I don't know, October, we've got a key. Let's open this one and see what's inside. Juice, hooray. That gives me plenty, but not really enough to do anything fun. I think I'm just going to see if I've got enough money to upgrade the critical on the pistol one last time, and then we'll head back out for another sort of 15 minutes or so. 'Tis the season of giving, I suppose. I don't think that's actually a phrase, but if imagine that it is a phrase. Right, now it's the appropriate phrase to use in this moment. There we are. Now I'm very poor, which is also true about the season of giving. Right then, get it. There better not be any delays about this video going up on Christmas Eve, otherwise it's gonna get real confusing. Now where am I? Oh, I'm just on the other side of the door. I see. Suddenly everything makes sense. Alright, bash this down, so that we can at least succeed in fighting somebody without getting immediately murdered by them. And by somebody I mean a door. Can I go through either of these elevators? No. Can I go through this door now? Yes, I can. Excellent. Goodness, seems to have bumped into a room with generators in it. I feel like we're going to get a fusion core for our power armor in a minute. But, yep, I guess we've committed to carrying on, so let's carry on and see what else we can find. Finally, at least there's plenty of, well, I was going to say there's plenty of items. There haven't actually been plenty of items, and loads of these bits. Not that I really need them, and, what on earth is that? I think it's a person squatting down and looking away from us. It just looks like they've got two massive headlights attached to their shoulders. No, that's a man with two explosive bolts in him. I think my case has been proved. Would anybody else like to try this literal suicide gauntlet? No. Good. Oh, goodness. I'm not entirely sure that was the wisest use of my sniper rifle bullets, but it's a thing that happened, and we're all just going to have to live with that fact. Okay, right. Let's go back to something a little bit more reasonable and see if we can get through any of these doors. Oh, we can. Goodness. Genuinely surprised by that. I didn't think that was going to happen. What do you want me to have? Oh, the map piece. Thank you very much. Yes, a little bit more of coastline. Oh, plenty of items there. Good. Sorry, I thought there was a shadow. Well, I mean, there was a shadow over off to the right-hand side. In this corner here. I thought it was a person, but it was just some boxes on top of a washing machine. So, really, that was nothing that I should be jumping out of my skin about, but, jump I did. Oh no, I cannot get more brain juice because it is in the wrong place and these things are too heavy to move by myself. Okay, not that I really need it, they're giving me loads. I feel like they're maybe trying to upgrade me a bit to say like, okay, right, we realise you suck at this game, so we're going to give you the opportunity to up your weapons a little bit, so that you're slightly less rubbish at this. If that's what the game is doing, then I appreciate it. Okay, what on earth is that? Oh, it's a handle of a Hoover. I thought it was a gug gun. I couldn't have said it better myself. Should we go back the way that we came for the sake of getting a slightly clearer shot on that? Get out. I don't know why I assumed it would A, be disarmable, or B, I could sneak past it. There we go. At least they set each other off, which is a small miracle. Is this the door we were just in? No, I do not believe it was, for I do not recollect seeing the knee-high bins or the sign that was thoroughly disobeyed. Oh no, it was this place, because that was where the Hoover of Bullets occurred. Goodness, Hoover of Bullets. That reminds me of that Call of Karen game I played years ago. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. That was a long time ago. Okie dokie then. Let us continue on a little bit further and see what other things we can find. Hey, look! It's a warehouse that isn't full of mannequins. Isn't that nice? I mean, it is. It makes a lovely change. It's full of juice instead. Hooray! Let us have all of it, please. And more parts. Again, yeah, they must really assume that you're going to use the shotgun, the medieval stick firing device, which I forget the name of. They must be assuming you're going to use that a lot more than I am actually using it. May I have the thing, please? May I have the things, please? Thank you very much. Okay then,
Joseph?
feel like we're restocked. Well, it wasn't a keeper. Guns aren't really his style. He's a bit too medieval for that. I hate it when it just randomly refuses to pick things up, because it keeps scaring me into thinking we're entering a cutscene, when really we aren't. Giddy on. This looks like a kitchen area, but these big vats look more like they're just for fermenting beer or mixing pig swill. There's nothing very hotel-y about it, if you ask me, but never mind. Okay then. Who was shooting, and more specifically, did they hit? Who were they shooting at as well is also quite a pertinent question, now that I think about it. Well, the answer is, it was Joseph shooting. He shot at the keeper, and he hit. But it didn't do any good. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Well, this is cool.
Now what?
This is exciting and pretty. Right then, is there anyone after me? Not that I can see, no, which presumably means I have enough time in order to stand around and disarm stuff rather than worrying about running away like some sort of big brave person, because that's what brave people do, they run away. They run away like cowards and hide in cupboards. Giddy out. Oh well, never mind. There is a thing here. I wish to have this thing, please, but I must sneak around in order to find it. I do wish you could sort of shimmy underneath things a little bit. At least occasionally and somewhat. And now we have the Roombas from hell! Of course we frickin' did. Why wouldn't we have the Roombas from hell? Oh gosh, this is going to be fun. If you come over here, mate, you are so getting some lead in your face. It is literally a Roomba. Did they have Roombas back in 2014? I don't know. I've never seen one in real life, so I don't know whether they're I don't know when they were invented. Good. I was just thinking to myself, I want a flambe detective for dinner. Right then, kitty aunt. Let's get past that. How under the sun did I survive that? Yeah, how did I survive that? May I have this, please? May I have this, please? How am I surviving this? With blind luck and sheer stupidity. I think, ow, my feet. Oh dear, can I just get out of here? Oh dear, I don't even know where I'm going. Oh, kitty, go away. No. Just, I don't know if shooting these things is going to do any good, but I do need to move my bum out of this postcode post-haste. Oh, kitty, this doesn't lead me anywhere. Why can't I climb on top of these sideboards? That would be sensible. I can't go that way either. Oh, kitty. Disarm what? Oh, this. That's nice. Ow. My ankle's being chopped off is a bit less nice. What the hell? All 3 of these areas are blocked off. This doesn't seem very fair. Seriously, where am I meant to go? All 3 of these pathways are blocked off to me. This is going just out. Oh, bloody hell. Seriously, all of these places are blocked. All 4 of the avenues leading me to the far side of the room where the door is are blocked off by bits of pipe that for some reason I cannot jump over. So that's excellent. Kitty yacht. Okay then. Let's just regret our life choices that brought us to this moment. And I don't know, give me a minute, I'll find the other side of this somehow. One way or the other. Why is it telling me about shock bolts? Is it telling me about shock bolts because I can, like, make use of it to stun them, perhaps? I'm trying to use my brain instead of using nothing but my butt. Yes. Okay, good. I'm glad we've at least found that one of my theories is decent. My ability to press the spacebar is less decent, but you know. Would you Well, at least we found a use for all those shock bolts that I've been carrying around with me for no particularly good reason. Oh dear. Right, 3rd time's the charm? Kitty yacht. Couldn't be any less charming, could it? I find myself wondering who installed this kitchen with automatic flambe ceilings. I find myself wondering who came up with that plan. Kitty yacht. Right. Is there anything else of interest or importance around here that I should take with me before I leave this kitchen and never return? Kitty yacht. If anything was going to put me off being a chef, it would be this. Kitty yacht. I have half a mind. That wasn't just a statement. I mean, it's an accurate statement, but it wasn't a statement. I was going to say I have half a mind just to kill all these things, just to use up these bolts that I don't much need or want. Okay, right. I feel like we should go that way because that's where Joseph and the Keeper went. So let's go the exact opposite way in the hope of finding some bullets and stuff. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Moment's peace. A moment's peace amongst the bodies. And the bullets! Hooray! What? Full on shotgun shells? How are we full on shotgun shells? Yes, we are actually full on shotgun shells and I can't carry any more. Man alive. That's impressive. I guess because I haven't really met anything recently that merits using the shotgun on it. But at least I know there's a bullet there if I need to come back for one. Or rather, if I even get the opportunity to come back for one, because goodness knows I could have used going back dozens of times but was never given the opportunity. Okay, what's with this little peephole? Can we spy I spy something red. What's that? Oh, no, sorry. I thought that was the bottom of the keeper's apron. But no, I believe it was nothing so exciting. We're going to reenact a scene from Rocky, and we're going to have a fight with to turn that off. We're going to have a fight with perfect opportunity to use a shotgun, really. Now would be a good time to shoot and to run away, Phil. Frickin' twit's face. Where'd he go? There he is. He doesn't seem to stagger the way that he used to. You've changed, man. You've changed. You used to be cool, and now look at you. He seems bigger as well. Is that just me? Is it just me? Idiot. Such dramatic death animations where he just randomly decides to fall over. Right then, well, at least this seems like something we could end the episode on anyway. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right, give me the Magnum. Yes, I wish to have the ice cream, please. Right. There we go. That is... Oh, for goodness sake! More of these frickin' things. That didn't work. I must learn to stop taking my hand off the mouse. I really should have maybe upgraded the damage on that thing more than I ever did. There we go. Okay, he's got to run out of respawns eventually. Can I have the goop, please? I need this for upgrading myself. There. Right, there. Yes, of course there's a million more of those blasted things. Let's just get in here and leave. Right. Yes, we may be leaving stuff behind, but we just need to get out of here and relax.
God damn it. Fuck.
I don't know what's going on in that dumbwaiter, but I don't think it's anything good. It's a strange noise. It sounds like an old CD-ROM drive spinning. Huzzah! We escaped and we're safe. Definitely. We're definitely not just another millimetre away from death. Oh dear, and no save spot. What are these little boxes of things? These seem very brightly coloured. Nature's best vegetable juice. As opposed to nature's thoroughly As opposed to nature's thoroughly subpar juice, which it made during its slightly miserable phase after his wife left it. Kids aren't. I know lots about this game. I've seen it played before. Yeah, that's why I'm rubbish at the game and didn't even know that it has a reference to one of my favourite franchises in it. Okay.
Better find Kidman.
Oh, of course, it's another Bethesda project, isn't it? Duh. Stupid Phil. Can we please have a safe place? I mean, that says exit over there, so that seems encouraging, but it's probably just a tantalising tease. Oh dear. Right, let's get an extra bullet in here for no particularly good reason. Should we see if we can not trip over another tripwire? At least not for at least a couple of minutes. What's this? Examine. What am I examining?
I guess she's alright. What's she after?
Well, free hair wash, I would guess, if she's out in this rain. Oh, and they're going on a lovely, lovely visit to the park. Isn't that lovely and charming and happy? Dear, oh dear, oh dear. And back into the belly of the beast we go, because of course we couldn't jump out of that window because some twit decided that this hotel needed bars in it, just in case the people who were fed the pig slop decided they didn't like it, they didn't want them to escape. What is wrong with this place? I mean, what's wrong with it is that it's a creation of Ruvik's mind, but, you know, that's neither here nor there. Was it an item I could pick up? No, that was just a random thing that appeared on the screen to confuse me. And let's be honest, it doesn't take much to confuse me. Okay. Don't think there's anything here that we need to take, so let's just go through this door and pray that we find a chapter end. Why is this so cheery?
Can go home? Can take the train all the way home?
No, Leslie. Not today.
You'll protect me?
Yes. That's my job.
Good. When I get home, they'll be surprised.
But your ability to stop time. I imagine they certainly will be. It certainly surprised me.
It's not your fault.
And that surprised me as well.
I'm sorry.
Stop.
You don't understand. You don't know what you'll become.
I do. I've seen it.
You don't understand what Ruvik is after.
So tell me, what is he after?
He's after Leslie.
What, he needs to finish his science project?
Don't patronize me. I have orders. I can't let him have this boy. Leslie is the only one he can...
Joseph's taken nearly as many bullets as I have. Either that park was sinking very quickly, or those builders were working very fast. One or the other, I don't know, but at least for the chapter end, even though the game has very inconsistent lengths of chapters, as that ride chapter proved. Goodness sake. What an intense episode. I'm so sorry that I was so bad at all of that. I feel like I was rubbish at all of that, and it makes no sense, right? It makes no sense, because I have been able to practice a little bit, not practice in the game, but just practice playing shooters a little bit by, I was playing some Fallout recently, and, you know, you shoot in that, so you'd imagine my aim would be a bit better. Not that my aim is great in Fallout, but, you know, you'd think my aim would be a bit better, but it's not, which is lovely and wonderful and happy, but never mind. Oh dear, maybe this can be like the definitive playthrough for seeing all the different ways to die. You know, as some people make a name for themselves by being like, you know, a speedrunner in a game, or a person that never dies, or a person that never uses healing items, or whatever. I can be the person that dies in every single possible scenario because I'm absolutely rubbish at this. Excellent. Absolutely excellent. Deplorably dreadful. That's what I am at this. Never mind. I hope there was something vaguely enjoyable about that. Yeah, I'm sorry. Never mind. Thank you very much for joining me this evening, ladies and gentlemen. My sincerest of apologies. Look after each other, and good night.